My name is Bukola Olalire and I'm the Global Coordinator for Volunteer4COVAX. What's Volunteer4COVAX? Volunteer4COVAX is a global network of volunteers that are working to combat the COVID-19 crisis in their countries and in their local. I know that a lot of people have been wondering how to go about their voluntary role with us as a volunteer in Volunteer4COVAX initiative. And this video is just trying to explain and give us like a guideline on how to go about it. So first of all, one of the things you need to do is to sign up to join Volunteer4COVAX, and you sign up on our website. The description will be below. And then once you sign up, you will receive a welcome email. Once you receive a welcome email, then what we will be doing with everybody that have signed up is that there's also a general newsletters that you will receive. So in Volunteer4COVAX, there are 4 different teams that you can join. There's a local lead, and we expect that anyone that has this leadership trait, that is an initiator and is someone that can drive actions, can take and represent their countries or their local to represent them. So as a local lead, you can drive actions. That's one team we have there. We also have the communication team. This communication team is saddled with the communication of messaging, how to combat hesitancy messages, and all other communication that we as a global team will be sharing with them. And then there's a recruitment team. The recruitment team is saddled with the responsibility of basically sending out recruitment messages, trying to get more people to sign up. The recruitment team could try as much as they can to, based on their own country preferences, to go to schools, colleges, go to different places that they can recruit youth to come join them. And also, the recruitment team can always liaise with the communication team to help with the right messaging. And then we have the research team. Those ones are saddled with, the team is actually saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that every information we passed are research-based and they are authentic. And also, we have some surveys already that they can also use as a means to go about driving actions. So I've talked about the 4 teams we have in Volunteer4COVAX. Now you might be wondering, how can I join, or what else can I do aside from this team? We have WhatsApp groups that you can join, that the link will be shared at the end of this video, that you can join, and then based on the team description I've just made, that you can just follow and join the groups. And once you join the group, we can just set the ball rolling for every of the groups. There's always an admin there ready to listen and to also help any volunteer that is just joining in. Now, I'm sure that this is just like a brief description. Another thing we've been getting is that we've been having volunteers wondering how to go about local actions. So what we believe is that every volunteer that joins can start a local group in their community, in their local, in their countries. How can they start this? You can start by gathering pools of friends of like minds to create a WhatsApp group to see how you can drive engagement within your local. And one other things we share is that we have our media kit already, like e-flyers, some of these descriptions that you can use to ensure that you give the right messaging out to the volunteers in your team, and then you know how to help out in coordinating of that team you've set up. Another thing is this: we have volunteers that are already going after, that are doing campaigns in their countries, in their local, so they can campaigns based on where there's a need. So you could think of combating hesitancy, if that is what is applicable in your own country. Probably people are finding it difficult to take the vaccines. You could create a team amongst that team that would be targeting that local to ensure that the right messaging is being set. You educate them and you inform them. Also, you could also volunteer your time. You could spend about an hour or 2 in any primary health care centers, vaccination primary health care centers, that vaccines are being given. And then what you can do is ask them what they need, and if it's tallying to your set skills, so you could just be there to assist and support. One of the things we do in Volunteer for COVAX is that we are supporting the vaccination delivery and processes in our country. We are not giving out the vaccines. We are not in charge of the vaccines, but we are just supporting in any administrative task, in any other task that doesn't involve vaccine distribution and delivery in countries and local. Another actionable step you can take is this: you can create a webinar. We've had webinars in time past where we had people, we had a facilitator come to take volunteers on how to be a contact tracer. So you could have trainings by inviting experts. You could have like a Instagram live to just ask people. So it's the way we run Volunteer for COVAX, in the sense that we encourage our volunteers to be action takers. We encourage our volunteers to take actions based on the need in their country, because we understand that different country has different policies, and we would not want our volunteers to breach such policies when they are taking their actions. So every actions you are taking is going to be tailored around what is applicable in your country. So what else again that you need to know? One of the things you need to know is that as a volunteer, we appreciate and we value you. And when you keep sending your actions to us, we are definitely going to reward you in one way or the other. It might not be remuneration-wise right now. We might not give you stipend on anything, but there are better ways we are trying to remunerate you. And one of the things is that we are giving online certificates. We are giving you recognitions using our platform to ensure that what you have done is being appreciated. And another thing we have available for volunteers that are ready, if what I've said seems to be very interesting to you and you're like, I really want to take this action now. And one of the things we would give and make available for you is we will send in an electronic ID card for you, so that can help you with the means of identification, telling people about Volunteer for COVAX based on the activity, the advocacy, the campaign you really wish to embark on in your country and your local. And then we can always give you letter of introduction. If you need to get to any government parastatals in your country, we can definitely give you that and assist you. We're always there to assist and also support while you're volunteering. Yeah, so thank you so much for listening to this breakdown of what Volunteer for COVAX is all about, the teams in Volunteer for COVAX, and how to go about your voluntary role with us. I hope this video was very helpful for anyone that has been looking at ways to go about being a volunteer. And I really can't wait to answer more questions and do more videos to cover such questions if the need arises. Well, thank you so much. Do have a nice day. Bye.